I realize that I have carried the conditions of my past into my present life. Because I literally talk myself out of going out of vacation all the time, making excuses like I need to save my leave time. Oh, I don't have enough money. Maybe I shouldn't do this right now. Maybe it's not the perfect time. And I have to admit this to you all, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm 51 years old and I've never experienced spring break. I've never went on a vacation during spring break. And to be quite honest, I really didn't get to experience vacation growing up as a child because I grew up in poverty. And I guess I talk myself out of things because the world is in chaos right now. We got things going on with the war, the TSA conflict, the immigration. We have bad food in America. It's just so many system shifts that's in the world that makes you second guess everything you do. But I don't want to do that anymore. I went on and I made an executive decision to go somewhere on spring break this time. And I took my daughter to Fort Walton Beach and we had a great time. I don't know if y'all can see my sun-kissed skin, but we did have a great time on the beach. And I come to realize I don't want to get to 80 years old and realize I don't have any good memories. You all ever meet people that's up in age and they have nothing good to talk about? Every time you ask them how they're doing, they are hurting. It's always something bad. I want to have fun memories. I don't want everything to be about, I was struggling to pay my light bill. I don't want everything to be about stress and pressure all the time. And I want my daughter to have good memories. And let me tell y'all what spring break looked like when I was growing up. I don't even think it was called spring break. I think it was called AA week or something like that. But guess what I did, y'all, during spring break time? Oh, I went outside and played. I went outside. I rode my bike. I went and got me a freeze cup from the freeze cup lady. You all know those little frozen Kool-Aid drinks that you put in the styrofoam cup and you turn it upside down. Oh, that's what I did. We played games. Sometimes we went down to the church because the church would be open. They would have a free lunch program and they would give us a box lunch and it'd be that cold chicken with some juice and some potato chips. But hey, that was the life for me. That's what I did on spring break. What did y'all do? And vacation. We didn't have vacations as a family. Sometimes my aunt would take me somewhere, but as a family, as a whole, like me, my parents, and my sister, we didn't go anywhere. Oh, but we did go to this place called Oak Mountain State Park in Alabama. And it's this man-made lake, and they put sand around it, make it look like a beach. And they sold hamburgers and hot dogs, and you get your little beach towel when you set it out there, and you go get you a hot dog or a hamburger, and you sit there on the beach. And after you get through eating, you go and step in that dirty water because that water used to be so dirty, y'all. Sometimes my mom, she would buy me and my sister a biking short outfit with some jelly shoes. Y'all may remember them biking short outfits. They were shiny and them jelly shoes that used to get too hot to make your feet sweat. That's what we did for vacation. And I'm not knocking it because at least we did get to go somewhere. Oh, and I don't want to forget to tell y'all about what happened at Fort Walton Beach. But before I tell y'all, I just want to let y'all know we had a fabulous time. It's only like 4.5 hours away from where I live. So it didn't even take long to get there. We stayed in the Hilton, babe. The Hilton is something else for me. That's nice. And it had the lazy river. It had free breakfast. The only thing I didn't like about the hotel was that they let the dogs come, the pets. And I don't have nothing against dogs. I love animals, but I just don't want them where I'm sleeping at and around my food and stuff. But other than that, the hotel was like a resort. I really didn't have to leave because I'm that type of person. I don't have to do a whole lot of sightseeing. I just like to be at the hotel. It was right on the beach, y'all. So I got up early. I took a walk, and it was so refreshing. You just don't know what you need until you experience it. We have to force ourselves to experience new things. I don't know how you all grew up, but I grew up in poverty. And when you're living in poverty, everybody looks the same, thinks the same. A lot of people don't talk about going on vacations and experiencing new things. But when you don't experience new things, it kind of keeps you in the sunken place because you're never exposed to anything new. When you see new things, it makes your brain think differently. You start to open up your imagination. Exposure expands you. I don't care what nobody says. But something very interesting happened to me while I was at the Hilton, y'all. And you all know we talk about it all the time. I'm trying to get away from the system and try to relax, and somebody brought it to my attention. But it was the lady who checked us in. She was so nice, y'all. She gave us the Wi-Fi password. She was telling us all the good places to eat and just making us feel like we were at home. Her name was Maggie. But then she said, here's this QR code. Please fill it out and please give me a good rating, because she said they are trying to take their job away with AI. They're trying to replace the check-in with robots, so you won't have the human interaction. So whenever you have a problem, you have to go through AI. And I don't like that, y'all. I love good customer service. So they're trying to take all of that away. So she was like, if you do this QR code and do a good survey, maybe corporate will see that everybody likes the human customer service. Ain't that some, y'all? And you all have probably already experienced the automatic check-ins at hotels. But sometimes when you have a problem or something, you want to talk to somebody that's human. I know I do. But I just wanted to come here and connect with you all and let you all know that I did have a good time. And I'm going to make an executive decision more often. I'm going to do that for myself and my daughter because I want her to have good memories. If you can afford it, if you can save up for it, make sure you go somewhere. Even if you can't leave the state, do a staycation, because a lot of people do that. Just go and expose yourself to new things just to get away, to walk around water, to walk around the city. I think that's very important because you all know people that work all the time like us, we're on a schedule. We're clocking in 9 to 5, some people 9 to 8. Me, I'm driving 130 miles and more a day. We need that break. And I just want to continue to thank you all so much for engaging and commenting, because that really helps the algorithm. I wish I could do YouTube full time. Maybe I can in the future. But I appreciate you all so much. I'm in here sweating in this car. But I look forward to talking to you all in the comments.